I want to speak to the young men and young women out there. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 18 that we have to flee from sexual immorality. And we are living in a world today where we see that the world is full of sexual immorality. Where it is we see that the world is teaching, the young people that they ought to live a certain way. Now we are seeing that boyfriends are sleeping with their girlfriends. Girlfriends are sleeping with their boyfriends. Now we see that the devil has stepped in and he has perverted things. Where it is to say that men are sleeping with men and women are sleeping with women. When God created man and woman, when God created Adam and Eve, he didn't create someone else for Adam. He didn't create another man for Adam. He didn't create another woman for Eve. No, the Lord created Adam and Eve to be together. And the Bible says in Genesis, for this reason a man shall leave his father and mother, be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. They shall become one flesh in marriage. In marriage, that is. And today in the world that you are living in, most of the world today, they no longer believe in marriage, especially the younger generation. We see that they are shacking up these days. And that is not God's design for us. God's design for us is for a man and a woman to be married and not to be shacking up and not to be fornicating. But that's the world standard. And that's how the world is teaching the younger generations to live. A healthy family ought to be built on the foundation of Christ. A healthy family ought to be built on the foundation of Christ, where Christ is the head. And it ought to be built on the foundation of marriage, not to be shacking up, not to be fornicating. That's how it is supposed to be. But in today's world, in the culture that we live in today, they teach something else. That it's best not for you to get married. Marriage is something that is sacred. It's God's intention for a man and a woman. It's not for you to be shacking up. It's not for you to go out there and fornicate. It's not for you to go around there and sleeping with one another outside of marriage. No. When it is you're intimate with someone, when you have sex with someone, that is being very intimate. You become one flesh with that person, the Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 6. You become one with that person. That's why when it is you have sex, it has to be in marriage. When it is you are married to the person and you are one with that person already, it's safe to have sex with that person because you're already one with that person. Because a lot of people today, you might have a boyfriend and you might have a girlfriend, and you will be having sex with that person. And you might break up with that person and you will go on to another relationship, and you will be having sex with another person also. And you don't know this, but you're becoming one with those people when it is you're having sex with them. It's something that's intimate. You're leaving pieces of yourself with those people, and they are leaving pieces of themselves with you. That's why you find that when it is you move on to other relationships, you find that you can't get over your ex, the person that you were intimate with, because you are connected to them. In some point, you're connected with them with somewhat because of the intimacy that you have with them. That's why it is meant for marriage and not outside of marriage. So I want to encourage you young people, don't feel the pressure of this world today that you have to go out there and sleep with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Let me tell you something. First, you have to focus on your relationship with Christ. If your relationship is not right with Christ first, you shouldn't be pursuing a relationship outside there. A woman, if it is your boyfriend is leading you away from Christ, if they are leading you to the bedroom and not to Christ, you have to break up that relationship with them. That's not a godly relationship. A man, if it is your girlfriends are leading you to the bedroom and not closer to Christ, that is not a God-ordained relationship. It's not of God at all. You have to break off that relationship. Make sure that your relationship with Christ is in order and right first before you can pursue a relationship with someone. So you don't have to feel the pressure of this world. You don't have to feel like hey, that I have to go out here just because my friends are doing it, just because people are doing it. It doesn't mean that you have to go outside there and find someone and sleep with them and fornicate. No, you don't have to do that. You can focus on your relationship with Christ. And when the time is right, the Lord will send you a godly person. If it is your man, the Lord will send you a godly woman. If it is your woman, the Lord will send you a godly man. The Lord will send you someone at the right time for you to marry. But right now, focus on your relationship with Christ before you can focus on a relationship with someone. The Lord bless you all. The Lord keep you all. Take care.